This is Psalms 49 and verse 4. I will incline my ear to a parable. I will open my dark saying upon the harp. Wherefore should I fear in the days of evil, when the iniquity of my ills shall compass me about? It says, they that trust in their wealth and boast themselves in the multitude of their riches, none of them can by any means redeem his brother, nor give to the Most High a ransom for him. For the redemption of their souls is precious, and it ceaseth forever. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahushai. All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh. Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. Those are the true names of the Heavenly Father and the only begotten Son, Yahweh. Okay, being who the world ignorantly calls God or Jehovah or Yahweh. His true name is Yahweh, and the meaning of it, okay, is he is, or he is to be, or he exists. Ba'ashem, okay, means in the name of Yahushai. Yahushai is who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, which his true name is Yahushai, as I said. And the meaning of it is he delivers, or he deliverer, okay, which is an omen for what he came to do and what he's coming back to do, which is deliver, okay, the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel, which consist of you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay, from first and foremost from this flesh, man, this corruptible flesh, okay, from sin ultimately, okay, from the old covenant, that wherein though we are, subject, unto this sin, okay, according to Romans 8 and 20, okay, so with the blood that was shed, the sacrifice that was made, okay, that he was going to, that Yahushua was going to, be that mediator, okay, for ultimately to reconcile, okay, the nation of Israel, back unto the Father, all right, and that's when the adoption comes in, okay. Romans 9th chapter speaks about that, and many other verses. So, but first and foremost, there has to the elect, according to prophecy, according to the gospel. Okay, you only have a select number, okay, of Israelites that are going to make it on this side, okay, and the prophecy goes 1/3, will ultimately be brought through the fire, and the 2/3 will be cut off, because of them not repenting. But the Lord would ultimately have mercy, ultimately, upon the whole nation, okay. So real quick, as the scriptures just said, speaking about finances, I wanted to zoom in and on this is verse 6. They that trust in their wealth, and you have a lot of people that are of course the scriptures talk about money being a defense, okay, and those who really put their all into into financial gain, essentially, man, because that's what the world is really truly all about. The current world that we're living in, okay, the mammon, okay, the worshiping of money, okay, and the bulk of our people, because it's a form of trade, essentially, and people look out for themselves, man. People want to make sure they eat, make sure they drinking water, the things, the everything that the Lord gave us, that uh, ultimately we have to survive here on earth with, man. Okay, you need money to get it, but the thing is, as concerning you Israelites, what did the Lord say? I should not put my trust in riches. He said, I should not live off of, actually, let me get it real quick. Yeah, Matthew 4:4 says, but he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of the Most High. Salakia. And that's it, man. That's true. But we living in a generation, we're living in a wicked and adulterous generation that that's completely far-fetched, except for the the remnant, except for the men, men, women, okay, that the Lord has chosen, okay, to receive salvation, ultimately to reveal Himself unto, in the power of these words, okay, and understanding that you know, if you don't, have a source of income, or you are in a position of uh, 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 you're less fortunate, or you I don't know, whatever, you lost your job, or you're not making a certain amount of money, which, and what just was what brought me to this article, because the time we're living in now, you got a lot of layoffs, a lot of people getting fired because of this whole pandemic, thing that's going on, which is strategically done, okay, uh to usher in the plans of the wicked, essentially. But the Lord, what did He tell us to do, man? You gotta trust in Him, ultimately, Proverbs 3:5, okay, because these riches it's not gonna profit you. And I'm gonna get that as well. It says, I'm gonna read a little bit of this. It says, no matter, this is from RT. It says, no matter how much money Americans get under stimulus bill, it's not enough to deal with their financial problems. And this is correct, man. Okay, because you're seeking carnal means, okay, to handle your problems, man. You gotta understand what's that? Make poor. I think it's in Samuel's. This one in First Samuel's 2:7. It says, the Lord maketh poor and maketh rich. He bringeth low and lifteth up. Okay. Verse 8, He raiseth up the poor out of the dust, and lifteth up the beggar from the dunghill, to set him among princes, to make them inherit the throne of glory. It says, of the pillars of the earth. It says for the pillars of the earth are the Yahweh's, and He have set the world upon them. So it's the Lord, that makes you rich or that makes you poor, man. Okay, that gives you, pretty much everything. And that's why I read that Matthew 4:4. Man should not live off of bread alone, but every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of the Most High. Okay, you got to understand who runs the show. Okay, so the bulk of our people, okay, are going to depend on these stimulus checks, are going to, seek and press the government for it, man. Okay, protests and whatever other things that they're doing. They're not really truly understanding, okay, why, who, what, where, when, and why. Okay, and first and foremost, and let me get this. Actually, I can go get here a lot faster. And this is the point right here. I don't want to make this long at all, because this is the point. I mean, you can go check that article out. Proverbs 11:4 says, "Riches profit not in the day of wrath, but the righteousness delivereth from death." Okay, and that's the heavy point, because we're about to enter into the day of wrath, man. Okay, we're slow. We're I'm about to say slowly approaching. We're fastly approaching the day of wrath. Okay, and understand this: these riches, this fiat currency, okay, this money that's backed by nothing. Okay, the debt note. Okay, which is the system. They're about to crash this system anyway, and roll in this, and go fully digital by what means, man? By that RFID microchip, which is the mark of the beast. They're going to utilize that for the new currency exchange. So that's why you shouldn't be putting your faith and your hope, in this money, man, and think it's going to save you and keep you from the day of wrath. Repent. That's really your only option, man. The Lord gave you. Now, granted, you work, you do what you got to do, handle your business, but ultimately to solely trust in finances and to think it's going to deliver you out of the current situation that you're in, you're through. It says U.S. lawmakers have finally agreed on the coronavirus relief package to help struggling businesses and workers. It says, but President Donald Trump has criticized it, calling the bill to give Americans larger stimulus checks. It says shortly after the bill was passed, Trump signed that he might not sign the document calling the 600 stimulus check ridiculously low and demanded to increase it by the amount of 2,000 per person and 4,000 per couple. So, and this is all an act. This is all a show. I mean, because really 2,000, even that is change, man. Okay, for what for what he's saying and what he's so called trying to do. These people say you gotta think about it, man. These people say one thing, and the what's going on, the conversation in their media circle, what they're being told, okay, it can be totally different, man. Okay, so you got to remember that, man. You trust in the Lord, okay, and understand that these riches, as I read in Proverbs 11:4, riches are not going to profit uh, in a day of wrath, man. So you need to call that to mind, and you need to do the things that are how should I say? Do the things that are that are gonna get you saved ultimately. Invest in things that are gonna get you saved. Not invest, which is ultimately faith, man. Which is ultimately the Most High. Okay, you all the time. It's the same thing with money. In order to get money, what do you have to do? You got to sacrifice your time and your energy. And what is that? Romans 12 chapter, right? 12:1. Your bodies be a living sacrifice. So, you got to get that sacrifice to the Most High first and foremost, man. And remember that. So that's the point. All praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Shem Shai. Double honor to the apostles, elders, great millstone, peace and salutations to the elect. Shalom.